Hey guys, I hope everybody is having a great night tonight. Hey guys, I'm adjusting my settings here to make sure that we're good to start with tonight's masterclass. My name is Marco Garcia. I am one of the co-founders here at Rocktomic Labs. So thank you guys for being here tonight. Those of you who are attending our live masterclass that I'm hosting right here from my offices at Rocktomic Labs. Now, before we begin, I want to make sure that the audio and the video is working properly. Super important so that I can make sure that you guys are able to hear and see everything that we have for tonight. And so those of you who are here, please go ahead and type in yes if you can hear me and if you can see the screen. Okay, so feel free to use the chat box and go ahead and type in yes if you guys are able to hear me and if you're able to see the screen. We're gonna do that before we begin. So basically an audio check and a video check just to make sure that everything is working just fine. Okay, so those of you who are here at this moment, feel free to type in yes if you can hear me. And if you can see the screen, you should be able to see the Rocktomic logo, a few supplements there with your label logo there right in the middle. So if you can hear me and if you can see the screen, please go ahead and type in yes, just to make sure that you guys are able to see me and hear me just fine for tonight. We have an amazing presentation. We're going to talk about super important things when it comes to building your own supplement brand. And we have an amazing offer and bonuses that we're going to be doing for tonight. So those of you who stick with me until the end of the presentation, you'll be able to see everything that we have prepared for tonight. We have an amazing presentation that I put together with my team for you guys. And this is a live presentation, right? We don't like doing pre-recorded videos or outdated presentations from years ago. We like going live and making sure that we're providing you guys with as much value on these live presentations. Okay, so today is February the 6th, 2025. It seems that you guys can hear me. I'm getting some of you saying yes. I have Davey, I have Kay, I have Raji, I have Brian, I have Amber, I have Chemo. You guys are replying yes, so that means that the audio and the video is good, so that's awesome. All right, so thank you guys for being here tonight. My name is Marco Garcia. I am one of the co-founders of Rocktomic Labs, and I will be the one hosting tonight's live masterclass. Okay, so thank you for taking the time to be here tonight. I'm going to make sure that we do an executive presentation, right? So we're going to get right to the point on many things and make sure that you guys learn what we are cooking here at Rocktomic Labs. Okay, we've been doing this for many years. We've been able to work with thousands of people over the years, and we're super excited to be in business and helping as many people as possible create and launch their very own supplement brand and business. So, in tonight's presentation, we're going to talk about a few things. We're going to talk about how you guys can create and launch a supplement brand the right way, right? There's many ways to do this, but the idea is that you guys learn how to do it the right way. Number two, I'm going to show you how to profitable structure your supplement offer with my company, with Rocktomic Labs. I'm going to share with you some of our 5, 6, 7-figure earners. So basically, I'm going to show you some of our brands that we're working with that are making 100,000, half a million, almost $1 million. I'm going to show you like real data from our fulfillment software so that you can see real numbers of brands that are actually doing fulfillment, drop shipping with Rocktomic Labs, right? That's super important for you to know. I'm going to show you how you can get started with Rocktomic, and we have an amazing special bonus and gift at the end of the presentation. So make sure that you guys stay with us until the end. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with tonight's masterclass. Okay, so let's dive right into it. So the main topic of discussion tonight is going to be how you can create a solid stream of either your main income or an additional income by launching your own supplement brand but listen to this, the right way, right? The proper way of doing this. Like I said before, there's many ways to launch a supplement brand, just like there's many ways to do any type of business. The idea is that tonight we elaborate on how you should do this, right? Hopefully with us, but this is the right way of launching your own supplement brand and business. Now, before we get into that, I want to know who here tonight is actually looking to do that, right? Who here tonight is looking to create your own supplement brand and business? If you are, go ahead and type in yes in the chat box. And if you are not, that's fine. You can type no, or if it's a maybe, then feel free to type in maybe. But I just want to get a feel of the audience that we have here tonight, right? So how many of you here are looking to create and launch your very own supplement brand? Maybe you guys are a digital marketer. Maybe you guys are a gym owner or a fitness studio owner. Maybe you are an influencer and you have an audience. Maybe you do TikTok videos. Maybe you are connected to health and wellness somehow. But who here tonight is looking to create their own supplement business? Go ahead and type in yes in the chat box so that, again, I know who here tonight is looking to do exactly that. And I know you guys have a lot of questions, and hopefully the presentation will answer most of those. But feel free to type in questions in the chat box. I have my business partner and our CMO, Aaron Peden, here with us tonight, and he'll be answering your questions in the chat as we go through the presentation. Okay. All right. So it seems that most of you guys are looking to start your own supplement brand and business. So I think we have the right audience tonight, Aaron. I think we have the right people here in tonight's presentation, which is awesome. So thank you for being here and for replying. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about how to properly launch a supplement brand and business in this day and age, right? In 2025. Now, in order to understand the right way of doing it, you got to be aware of the wrong way, right? You got to be aware of the things that you need to avoid when launching your own supplement brand and business. So you can see here, we're going to have two columns in our presentation. We're going to have the wrong way to start a supplement brand. And then here we're going to have the right way, or what I like to think, the Rocktomic Labs way. Okay. So the wrong way to start a supplement brand and business: buying inventory purchases upfront. You definitely don't want to do that, right? That is the wrong way to start any supplement business, is having to buy inventory upfront. Now, I'm not talking about just buying like 12 units or 24 units and play it safe, right? We're talking buying 150 units, 500, 1,000, 2,500 or more. And this is per product. So with most suppliers and with manufacturers, they're going to ask you to buy these minimum order quantities, and that's per product. So let's say that you want to start with like 10 products and you have to buy 2,500 units. That means that you're going to have to buy 25,000 units in total. And that's a massive investment. So you definitely do not want to buy inventory. That is definitely the wrong way. I cannot tell you how many brands that we're working with, they actually did this before they met Rocktomic, and they wasted tens of thousands of dollars on inventory. So it is definitely the wrong way to start. However, with Rocktomic Labs, we do not require any inventory purchases upfront. So you can go through my catalog of more than 140 supplements and you can pick the ones that you want to sell, and that's it. So there's no need for you to buy inventory upfront. There's no need for you to buy MOQs. There's no need for you to manufacture or to wait for the manufacturing lead time. There's no need for you to send the products to a third-party testing facility, because we already do that with our products. And so all you need to do is just go through our catalog, pick those items that you want to sell to your clients, to your audience, and that's it. So we have done all the legwork for you. We have done all the due diligence, all the product sourcing, third-party testing for you, so that you don't have to have that headache. And it's a big headache. I can tell you, because it's what I do on a daily basis. What I do, one of my main responsibilities at Rocktomic, is dealing with manufacturers and buying inventory upfront for my customers, so that you guys don't have to do that. Okay, so you can see me as your purchasing manager in a way, right? I'm the one, and I'm actually the one investing my own money and dealing with manufacturers to provide you with products so that you guys don't have to, right? So that's my role. That's what I do. So the wrong way of starting a supplement brand is having to invest on inventory. And then the right way, or the Roctomic Labs way, is not having to buy inventory up front. Now, the risk here of you having to buy inventory with a traditional supplier or manufacturer is that what happens if you buy 2,500 units of a product and you are not able to sell it before it expires? Like what happens with your capital? Well, you lose it, right? There's no way that you can go back to the manufacturer and say, hey, I was not able to sell my products. Can you guys give me a refund? And, we remain as friends. Like, no, you won't be able to do that. Like the manufacturer will laugh at you. So once you buy inventory, you own it, it's yours. So now you have to sell it before it expires. And that's the biggest risk of having to buy inventory up front. Even if it's 150 units, even if it's 500, right? You still have that financial risk. With Roctomic Labs, there is no risk on product purchases because you are not buying inventory up front. You are basically paying us for product as you sell it. So this is truly amazing. Okay, this is the main aspect, the main benefit, the main reason of why we exist is so that you don't have to invest heavily on inventory upfront when starting your supplement brand. Okay, so that's the first thing. Number two, the wrong way of starting your brand is having to buy inventory, like we just talked about, and then having to warehouse that inventory at a facility that is not going to do it for free. They're going to charge anywhere between $200 to $800 a month at the bare minimum just to park your inventory. Now, since Roctomic, with the proper way of launching, it's not asking you to buy inventory. Instead, we are warehousing it at our own fulfillment center. We do not have any monthly fees for warehousing. So Roctomic Labs, me and my partners, we cover the entire overhead of our US-based fulfillment center on our own dime so that you guys don't have to. How amazing is that? So we're not only not asking you to buy inventory up front, but in addition to that, we are handling all the overhead expenses of managing the inventory, of paying staff to scan it, to sort it, to organize it, to fulfill it. And then we are covering the lease of the warehouse that we have, the air conditioning bill, which is atrocious. It's a huge bill. It's probably the most expensive thing at the warehouse, the electric and air conditioning bill. But we are doing that so that you guys don't have to deal with any of those expenses. Okay, so no monthly warehousing fees for us to warehouse the product and offer it to you on demand. Okay. Number three, the wrong way of doing this is not having a drop shipping company that can fulfill the products on demand. Or if you find a drop shipping company similar to ours out there, and there are a few, they are going to take a unethical margin from your margin. So let's say your margin is $20 or $15, per product. They're going to take a percentage of that, right? So most drop shipping companies out there, they take an unethical margin from your own profit margin. And some of the drop shipping companies that are offering something similar to us now, they're actually asking you to buy MOQs. They're asking you to buy minimum order quantities on some of the products, if not half of their catalog, because guess what? They do not want to invest on product for you. So not only they charge you a monthly fee for their services, but now they're asking you to fund the inventory. And so essentially it's like the same thing of working with a manufacturer. It's the same exact thing. There's no difference. And they're charging you a premium price for it. So that makes absolutely no sense. With Roctomic Labs, we're going to provide fully automated drop shipping for every order that you sell through your online store. So we're going to provide on-demand fulfillment. And guess what? You're going to keep 100% of your margins. So we only charge you for the cost of the product. And then if you mark it up $10 or $15 or $20 or more, you keep all that markup that you're adding to your products. So we just charge the wholesale cost of the item and you keep the margin. Now you still have to charge your customers for shipping and maybe handling, and then you pay us for our fulfillment and shipping services. But on the product, if the product is costing you, let's say $10 at Rocktomic and you sell it for 40, you keep the 30, right? We don't take a percentage of your margin. And that's truly amazing. And we are the only drop shipping company that does that. Okay, so that's super important to point out. We actually have one of our clients here in the presentation, Davey. He's saying, you'll handle, referring to Rocktomic, you'll handle my drop shipping, and I had an order as soon as we went live, and it was fulfilled and delivered in 3 business days. Outstanding fulfillment process. Thank you. Thank you for that comment, Davey. We truly appreciate it. And that's what we do, right? As soon as orders come in your store, we fulfill them. We do it in a fully automated fashion. And that's when you pay for the wholesale cost of product, and that's it, right? So we're not taking a cut of your margin. That's for you to keep 100%. Let's continue. The wrong way of launching your brand is having to pay large upfront fees for branding, right? So if you have an agency, like a design agency, and you want them to do a branding book for you, they're going to charge you 5, 7, 10K for the branding book. We recently had tons of clients coming from, I'm not going to say what company, but they came from a competitor company, and they were charging about $35,000 for just developing branding, like doing logos and labels and a website. So we had more than 50 clients transition to Rocktomic from a competitor, and they paid $35,000 just on label and website design. That's crazy. But they pay that. They trusted that, and they believe in it. And so that's the wrong way to start. Like if you have a company charging you tens of thousands of dollars on just label and website design, that is definitely the wrong way to launch a brand. With Rocktomic Labs, we don't have any additional branding fees aside from the membership fee that you pay to join our services. And we provide free label creation, free mockup creation, and regulatory compliance with our membership fee. So you don't have to pay any additional branding fees with the amazing 2025 VIP Lifetime that we are actually launching tonight. Tonight is the first night of the new 2025 membership that we're launching. So those of you who have not joined Rocktomic yet, you will be amazed at what we put together for our VIP Lifetime membership. Okay, but paying $10, $20, $35,000 for label design and website design, like that's crazy. And we had about 40, 50 clients that were transitioning to us that actually had to pay that, and they didn't get anything in return. No product, no fulfillment, nothing. Okay, so that's crazy, but there are companies doing that. Next, you don't want to pay for label printing fees upfront, meaning you don't want to pay for labels before you start fulfilling, because it's a big expense. So not only you have to pay for labels and then have them delivered to the fulfillment center that you're going to be working with, right? You have to pay for all of that up front. And you haven't started selling anything yet. You're just getting ready. You're just putting all the pieces together. You're getting your inventory, your warehousing, your on-demand fulfillment services, branding, label print. Like you're just investing heavily if you do it the wrong way, of course. With Rocktomic Labs, we do on-demand label printing. So we print labels on the spot as orders are coming in, so that you don't have to prepay or pay upfront for label printing. So if you sell one bottle, once you launch, we're going to print one label, apply it to that one bottle, package it, and ship it to your customer. And you'll pay for the cost of that, and that's it. So gone are the days of having to buy thousands of labels up front. And that's not the only problem. What happens if you decide to change your logo? What happens if you decide, or if you have to change your distributor information? What happens if you decide to change your branding, your style? Like you're going to end up stuck with thousands of already printed labels that are useless now. So those $3,000-$5,000 that you spent on pre-printing labels, like you lost that money. And we have had clients starting that way when I have advised not to do it, but they go ahead and, I want to get the metallic labels. I want to get, better looking. Okay, go ahead. It's your money. and then labels just sit there at the warehouse sometimes, right? Just collecting dust. And then when they want to do a rebranding, when they want to change their logo and change their style, their approach, their marketing, again, they lose all that money that they put up for label printing ahead of time. With Rocktomic Labs, we do on-demand label printing. So if you get labels designed and you start selling, but then you want to change your logo or whatever, like you just design the new label or change the digital file, and then we'll continue printing that new label. So you're not losing money on pre-printed labels, right? So that's super important. Next, the wrong way of launching this is having to pay large upfront fees for funnel or online store design, which again, I told you the situation of about 40 to 50 clients that transition from another dropshipping company. Again, I'm not going to talk about it. I don't talk bad about the competition without, like saying their names. I really don't, but about 40, 50 clients, they pay that $35,000 for an online store design and labels. Like, that's crazy. So you definitely don't want to do that. With Rocktomic, we have incorporated the online store design in our membership fee so that you don't have to pay any additional online store design fees unless you want the developers to do additional things, like add-ons, maybe create like a subscription model, maybe do some SEO optimization. Like, there's a few extra things that you can pay a la carte, but just to have like your funnel, your Shopify store built by Rocktomic Labs. And we do funnels on Shopify. That's the platform that we use to build them. There's no additional fees for that with the new membership that we are launching tonight. Okay. So spending 10, 20, 35K on a website, yeah, you don't want to do that. Yikes, right? You want to have like a low one-time fee, one-time investment that covers all those expenses, and that's it. Finally, and this is, in my opinion, the worst of everything. And I know because I do this myself, right? So I'm talking about my own day-to-day work. I can tell you that working with multiple vendors, working with multiple companies, like manufacturers, printer companies, label paper companies, like having to work with multiple vendors so that you can put it all together on your own, it's a nightmare. It truly is. Like, you're paying invoices left and right for product, for warehousing, for fulfillment services, for branding fees, and then you're like, where is all my money going? Well, it's going to multiple vendors. With Rocktomic Labs, I have taken the entire vendor universe and I have put it under one roof. So now at Rocktomic, we have product for you, so you don't have to deal with manufacturers or suppliers. I have in-house label designers, so you guys don't have to go and go on Fiverr and look for designers and maybe get a reply or maybe not, or get charged for this, for that. I have in-house web developers so that we can do the online store designs in-house. I have my team, and it's an in-house team, right? I don't outsource customer support, to other countries. Like, we have US-based, mostly US-based people that work as part of the support team, and then they work at the office, right? They are real people that are there working every day for our clients. So I have taken everything that you need and I have put it under one roof so that you're only dealing with one company, Rocktomic Labs. When you're working the wrong way, you have to put it all together on your own. When you're working directly with the manufacturers are going to say, hey, I only sell you product. That's it. So labels and fulfillment and, blah, 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 like, you got to go somewhere else. Like, I'm just going to sell you product. Here's the invoice for the 25,000 units. Pay up. That's how it is, right? With Rocktomic Labs, we've done all the legwork so that you can have all those services available in one place, right? So that you have only one headache, not 20. I'm joking. We're not a headache, but you get my point, right? You only have one company that you're talking to on everything related when it comes to your supplement branding business. Okay? So if you want to proceed with the wrong way of creating and launching your own supplement brand, you're going to do a minimum investment of at least $50,000. That's the minimum that you're going to invest if you were to create a supplement brand with, say, 5 to 10 different products. 50,000 minimum. And you're going to have to put up that money before you make any sales. This is just to prepare everything on the back end. This is just to get the product, to get it warehoused, to get it, scan and tag and SKU, and you're ordering your labels, and you're working with this design agency that you found on Fiverr, that you get on a call with them and you can barely understand what they're saying, right? This is you working with a web developer from God knows where, right? Who is building your store, and you're doing like a million revisions of the store because they're not, like, it's 50,000 plus the headaches of having to do all the onboarding alone with no guidance. And this is if you do it right. This is if you find the right manufacturer. This is if you find the right label designer. Like, you could have a better experience, but that's only if you find the right people. But whenever you're starting a new business that you've never done before, like, you rarely find the right people to work with. You have to learn by making mistakes. Now, with Rocktomic Labs, the right way, and you're probably going to laugh at this, but this is true. I did the math. You are able to launch your own supplement brand and business for less money than a new 98-inch Samsung TV from Best Buy. I can guarantee you that. And I did my quotes. I went to Best Buy and I searched for like a typical TV that somebody would get now. And people are renewing their TVs like every year. Like, let's be honest. I'm sure most of you guys have purchased like a brand new TV yearly or maybe twice a year, right? For the Super Bowl, for whatever. Launching with Rocktomic Labs, with the new membership that we're launching tonight, will cost you less than a new 98-inch Samsung TV from Best Buy. I can guarantee you that. Now, the wrong way of launching this is going to take you at least 12 to 16 months minimum. 12 to 16 months. And that's if you do it right. That is if you choose the right manufacturing partner. That is if you work with the right design people, right? It could take you longer than that. With Rocktomic Labs, if you start your supplement brand the right way, that's with a few items, and if you are able to follow the onboarding instructions that we have created for you, and if you are good at paying attention to detail and making sure that you're following a step-by-step process, you should be able to launch your brand with a few items within 45 to 60 days at the most. And we have had brands that have launched in less than that. We have had brands that have launched in a few days. And we have also have had brands that have launched in more than 45 to 60 days, but it depends on your business plan. My point is that you can save a lot of time, a lot of headaches, a lot of hurdles, and a lot of bumps by working with Rocktomic Labs on building and launching your very own supplement brand. Okay, so I'm going to show you how. Okay, I'm going to show you tonight how you can do that, and you can definitely do it with our private label dropshipping business model, or as we like to call it, the PLDS system. With the PLDS system that we have created, it's only a matter of you selecting products from your catalog, getting your labels designed, getting your Shopify funnel built out by my team, connecting your payment processor, and then you're ready to go. So we have definitely simplified the system and the way to launch any supplement brand in no time. Okay, now that's not saying that you don't have to build a business plan. Like, you still got to think about your business plan. You still got to think about, okay, who's my target audience and what products do I want to sell? Let's think about my branding. Do I want to have a minimalistic branding, or do I want to have, kind of like a gym aggressive type of branding? So you still gotta go through your brainstorming on what you want to do, but we have made it more simple than if you were to do this on your own and having to contact multiple people to go through the process, right? So number one, let's talk about the onboarding process. So those of you who sign up tonight, this is what you're going to go through over the next 45 to 60 days. The first step, super simple. You go through the catalog and then you pick the products that you want to sell to your target audience. And your product sourcing process ends with that. That's it. You go through the catalog, you go through the formulas, you see the labels, you see the containers that we offer for each of the products, and you make your pick. You can start with one product, with 3, 5, 10, 20. It doesn't matter. Like, it's up to you how many products you start with. But selecting products is as easy as going through the catalog and picking the products, submitting a form on your dashboard, and that's it. And all the products that we have, every single one of them, are high quality premium supplements that are made here in the US at FDA registered GMP certified facilities, and they are third party tested. And we have the certificates of analysis of each of the products listed in our catalog publicly. So that is the first step. So you sign up for the membership, you get access to your dashboard, and then the step number 1 is to select products. Then you move on to step number 2, which is creating your labels. So very simple. You send us your logo of your company. You send us your label concept, like the one that you're seeing here on the screen. And then my team will create all the labels for all the products that you want to launch. And we're going to create the 3D mockup, which is what you see right here. And the most important thing that my branding team is going to do is they're going to perform a regulatory review on your label to make sure that it is 100% compliant with FDA guidelines for supplement labels. So let me say that again. My branding team will review and approve each label that either you make or that we make to make sure that it complies with all the regulations established by the FDA for supplement labels. That way you have all the necessary and required information on your labels, and you are protected from basically consumers claiming that you did not inform or report about something about the product, right? Whether it had an allergen or whether it had milk or soy or gluten or any warnings or directions of the product. Like, we're going to make sure that all that proper information is there. And that's going to save you tons of issues and potential lawsuits that you could have by not disclosing and having all the proper information on your label. So we're doing this in-house for you because we are on the hook, just like you, by being your supplier, right? We are the ones distributing your products. We're the ones doing the fulfillment. So we are liable for products that are not properly labeled. So we take a serious approach to making sure that your labels are compliant, right? So you don't have to go out there and pay a consultant, $5,000, $3,000, $5,000, $10,000 for him just to read what the FDA says on their website. You don't need to do that. Forget about it. You don't need a consultant, to tell you what to put on the label or not. Like, the FDA guidelines are there on their website. And so we just took them and then we implemented a step-by-step checklist to make sure that we are applying and using all the information that you require on your labels. So you don't have to pay thousands of dollars for a consultant to tell you what not to put on the label, right? We are applying what the FDA says on their website. So we're going directly to the source. So that's step number 2, creating labels. You send us your logo, your label concept. We create your labels. We create your 3D mockups. And then we review the labels to make sure they are compliant with FDA guidelines. And then once the labels are done and approved, we invite people to order a few samples with their labels so that you can actually see what the product would look like, right? So you can actually see what the product is going to look like when your customers get the product, right? So you go through the product selection, label design, regulatory approval, you order samples, we ship them to you super quick. You get them in your home, and then you can actually see the product with your label, and you can say, hey, this is my brand. So with those 2 steps, we saved you months of legwork, months of due diligence and research with manufacturers and with label designers. So this is truly amazing. Final step is for my developers to create your Shopify store with a high converting and proven funnel system, which is what we're doing in-house. We create your online store, we set up your products, we put the price that you want, we set up the shipping conditions that you want. Then you get your payment processor, like PayPal or Stripe, whatever payment processor you want to use. You apply, you get approved. We install that payment processor in your store, and now you are ready to launch. If you want to create your own labels and if you want to create your own online store, you can also do that. It's up to you. But the membership that we have gives you all those services and you have them in your account whether you use them or not, right? Like is the membership fee that includes everything so that you can pick the ones that you want, the services that you need. You can use all of them or some of them or a few of them. It's completely up to you, but you have them there available for us to help you with those. And then as you go through the onboarding process, you're going to have the support of my team so that you can go through each of the steps properly and in the best way possible. Okay, so is this making sense? Is the onboarding process simple enough for you guys? Selecting products, getting labels assigned, and then getting your online store set up and integrated. If this is making sense to you, please go ahead and type in yes in the chat box, and then we'll continue with the next step, which is how you actually make money with Rocktomic Labs. Okay, so let me know, is this making sense for you guys? Would you rather spend 50K on starting your supplement brand, or would you rather spend less than a 98-inch Samsung TV from Best Buy? So it's a no-brainer, right? It's definitely a no-brainer. So let's talk about now how you make money. So after you go through the onboarding process with Rocktomic Labs and then you launch, now you are ready to advertise, to market, and to sell your products. So once your store is ready and integrated and ready to start taking orders, now it's when you go to work, right? Now is when you go and do your advertising, your marketing, and your sales. You can use all the social media platforms that are available today for promoting and selling your products. This is completely up to you. You have to go out there and promote and reach out to your target audience so that they know that you exist. You got to get them into your store and you got to get them to buy your products, right? So that's your job. So kind of like the relationship with Rocktomic is you guys sell and then we fulfill, right? That's how it works. So when you do your advertising, your marketing, and you get people in your store, and then they go through your products, through your offer, and then they select products, they go to the checkout page and they pay, that's when an order is placed in your store. And so what happens internally is that order is sent to Rocktomic's fulfillment software in real time. So somebody buys a product like right now in your online store, and then that order gets imported into our system. Then at our fulfillment center, we review the order information, we print the shipping label, we pick the products, we locate your labels, we print the labels, we apply them to your products, we package the order, and then we leave it ready for the carrier like UPS or USPS to come by the warehouse and pick them up, and then they deliver it to your customer. And we do this for every single order that comes in from your store. Right? So you do your advertising, you make a sale in your store, we receive that order, we prepare it, and then we ship it out. And so we do the same thing that Amazon does. So we are basically the Amazon, but we only focus on supplements. So we are the Amazon of supplements. So we do private label drop shipping of supplements exclusively. But the difference between Amazon and us, well, there's many differences, but one of the main differences is that we offer private label. So we're shipping products with your label on them. Whereas with Amazon, you have to buy inventory from a supplier, ship it to Amazon, and then Amazon will ship it out to your customers, right? And yes, we work with Amazon FBA and we also work with Amazon FBM for those of you who are asking. And this is our automated order processing. We do full private label drop shipping and we do on-demand label printing. And we will do that for every single order that comes from your store. So, who wants to learn how you make money with Rocktomic Labs? Like, this is the most important thing for you, right? How can you make money? How can you make profit with Rocktomic? So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you an example of how you can actually do that. So this is the most important aspect of the presentation. So make sure that you're staying with us. Make sure that you're keeping track of what I'm saying, because here's where we get a little bit in the financial, right? So maybe some of you guys are not good with finances or money. I hope that you are, because if you're not, you're going to have problems in business. But make sure that you're paying close attention to how you make money with our model. You're going to be blown away. Okay. And I'm going to show you why. So let's say that you want to launch with a supplement business that focuses on sports nutrition, right? This is just an example. Like, you guys can sell any product from the catalog, but let's say that you want to launch a sports nutrition brand. And so your core offer, so like the main offer of your site, or your hero offer, like the main thing that you're selling to your target audience, it's a bundle of 5 different products. So for example, let's say that you want to sell a 2-pound whey protein tub. You want to sell creatine. You want to sell a pre-workout. You want to sell a testosterone booster. So this is a bundle for men, of course. And then you want to throw in a BCAA. Okay, so this is your sports nutrition brand. So people that are serious about sports nutrition, when they're buying supplements, they are normally buying a bundle like this one, right? The whey protein, the creatine, the pre-workout, the test boost, and then the BCAA. When you add the cost of each of the products here, you're going to pay Rocktomic about $94.60 for this bundle. Then you're going to pay Rocktomic a $2 fulfillment fee per unit. The $2 fulfillment fee covers label printing, label application, pick and pack materials, and labor to get that package ready. So since you're doing 5 items, that times 2 equals $10 for the fulfillment fee. And then let's say that if you're shipping this to Florida, to a customer in Florida, it's going to cost about $12.93 to ship with UPS Ground an order such as this one. And then we have, since we are charging you on your credit card for the cost of this order, then we charge a credit card convenience or processing fee of about 3.45%. So it's about $4.30. So these are your COGs with Rocktomic. This is your cost for this order. Now, this is truly amazing, because if you sell one bundle once you launch, that's all you're investing. That's all you're paying. So you're not paying tens of thousands of dollars up front to a manufacturer or a supplier and then hoping to make your money back. So you're paying this on demand. We are fulfilling on demand, and you're paying for the cost of each order on demand. Now, I went to the website of GNC, and I actually selected the same products that you're seeing here. I selected a 2-pound whey protein from X brand. I selected the creatine, 300 grams. I selected the pre-workout, about 250 grams, the testosterone booster supplement in the capsule form, and then a BCAA. And this is how much GNC is going to charge people, in normal people, for a bundle like this one. They're going to charge $189.96 with shipping included. So they're doing like free shipping as a special promotion. So let's say that you're selling the same bundle at the same price to your customers. That means that your revenue, once you sell this bundle, is going to be the same, $189 with 96. And then you're not going to charge your customers for fulfillment or shipping. You're basically saying, hey, if you get this bundle, we'll throw in free shipping, right? So that's your revenue for this order. And I used the exact same price that GNC, a very popular website, is actually selling the same bundle for. Okay, so I'm not inflating the price. I'm not inflating the revenue. I'm not giving you like a fake example just to show you how good my numbers are. No, this is the real cost of a bundle such as this one. And I actually came across some of my products at GNC on the website of some of the brands that we have that are selling in that platform, right? Because GNC is they don't make like a brand only, like they have multiple brands that they sell on their site. So your cost of this bundle with Rocktomic is going to be the addition of all this. If you sell the bundle at the same price that GNC is selling the same bundle for, you're going to have a gross margin of $68.13, which is about 35.8% gross margin. Now, as a general rule, you definitely want to make more than 30% on gross margin, right? You definitely want to do over 30%. With Rocktomic Labs, without fronting any capital for inventory or warehousing or labels or anything, you're making a gross margin of 35.8% from the first order. Now, of course, from the gross margin, you have to deduct your advertising expense and whatever overhead you have. But usually on the first order, you're not meant to profit. The first order is just to cover the cost to acquire a customer, right? If you are into e-commerce and if you've done e-commerce before, like I'm sure you understand that, right? Nobody is profitable on order number one. So if you don't make any money on the first order, like don't freak out. Like that's how it's supposed to be. If you are breaking even, you're in a very good spot. Like once you from the $68.13, once you deduct your advertising cost to acquire that customer and whatever overhead you may have, like your internet bill from your house, pretty much, then that will give you the net profit, right? Which is like the true profit. But this gives you $68.13 on the first order so that you can have a great gross margin and being able to cover the expenses to acquire customers, which is what you're doing for the first 6 to 12 months of your supplement business anyway, right? And if you've done business before, like you know that, like you don't start making profit from day one. Rocktomic Labs took 3 years to make like net profit on everything that we do. We took 3 years of reinvesting and putting more money and more capital and working hard. 3 years. So that you guys can actually have net profit, after a couple of months, right? Which is truly amazing. So this is the potential. If you sell 50 bundles of your sports nutrition core offer to, if you do 50 bundles, right? So you sell 50 orders to 50 people the first month or on a month, your gross margin is going to be $3,400. If you sell 150 bundles per month, it's going to be $10,219. If you're able to scale and sell 500 bundles a month, your gross margin is going to be about $34,000. And then if you scale to 1,000 bundles a month, your gross margin per month is going to be about $68,000. And from then on, the sky is the limit. Now, I chose this particular bundle because these are expensive items. Normally, whey protein, creatine, pre-workouts, BCAAs, like normally they are a small or a low margin type of product, right? But even so, you are able to make great gross margin on this bundle because you're not investing on product up front. You're not taking that $68 and then having to pay for warehousing, having to pay for staff to do your fulfillment, having to pay for labels up front, having to reinvest on more product every time. Because once you buy 1,000 units and you go through half of that, guess what? You're going to have to replenish. You're going to have to invest on more products so that you don't go on back order, right? And you're not able to sell for 3, 4, 6 months of the product. So basically all the gross margin that you're keeping it to put it back into your business, but for the most important aspect of this business, which is advertising, marketing. So we want you to take that 3K, that 10K, 34K, or almost 70K, and we want you to put it back into advertising so that you can take those 50 bundles and turn them into 150. And then take the 150 bundles and turn them into 500 customers a month. And then 1,000, and then scale from there. That's how you can truly grow and scale a supplement brand the right way, or the Rocktomic way, is by having gross margin in your pockets so that you can reinvest not on product, not on labels, not on warehousing, not on giving me a percentage of the margin like some drop shipping companies do. No, you take that money and you put it back towards your advertising so that you can freaking grow your business, right? This is why Rocktonic Labs has been so successful with thousands of clients that we've worked with, because we allow them to grow and scale without having to invest on product every time. Now, if you want to buy product, if you want to like sell physical product at your retail store or your gym, that's fine too. And we have solutions for that as well. But for drop shipping, for on-demand fulfillment, the idea is that you don't spend money on inventory and other, unethical expenses that you don't need with your e-commerce business. Okay, so that's your cost. That is your revenue. If you deduct the cost from your revenue, that is your gross margin. And then you can see the potential of how many orders you can move on a monthly basis and the gross margin that you're going to make. Now, let me ask you guys, how many bundles just like this one do you think that you can sell on a monthly basis? Feel free to type in the number. You can say 1 bundle, 50, a million, whatever. Like, tell me what you think that you can do on your own. How many bundles can you sell on a monthly basis? Feel free to type in how many bundles you think that you could do on a monthly. You can share the numbers of like the initial bundles that you could do, or how many bundles you could do within 3 months or 6 months or a year. Doesn't matter, but share with me, how many bundles do you think that you can do of a sports nutrition brand? So feel free to type in the number. Right, and be honest with yourself, right? Maybe you're not going to be able to do 500 or 1,000 bundles the first month, and that's fine, but you can get there with our business model. But how many bundles do you think that realistically you could do of a sports nutrition brand? Considering your sales, your marketing, your online advertising knowledge or experience, or partners or agencies that you may work with, right? How many bundles do you guys think that you could do? I see Richard saying 25 bundles. Luke is saying 3. We have Altaf saying 20. We have Roji saying 20 as well. Perfect. Now, let me give you another example. Let's say that you want to do a joint support brand. So not sports nutrition, but you want to provide joint support for a specific target audience. And so let's say that your core offer is composed this time of just 3 products, and these are the capsule products. We have a turmeric supplement, which helps with inflammation in the joints. We have a joint flex supplement, which is targeted specifically for joint health. And then the fatty acids, right? The fatty oils, the omega-3 fish oil. This is a perfect bundle for a joint support brand. Again, your cost of this bundle to Rocktonic is $22.87 for the 3 products. So if you add the wholesale cost of the 3 bottles, that's your total on product to Rocktonic. Fulfillment, since it's $2 per unit, 3 bottles, that's a $6 fulfillment fee. Shipping this, again, to Florida, say to the city of Boca Raton, which is where I used to live, it's going to be about $5.93. And then your credit card processing fee to collect the above, it's going to be about $1.45. This time I went on Amazon, right? So we went to GNC, where they have kind of like a medium price on things, not the most expensive, not the cheapest. I went to like an average price on retail pricing, right, with GNC. But now I went to Amazon, where they normally sell product for like super cheap prices, right? Like they do super convenient pricing on Amazon. So this time I got a quote on Amazon, and I was actually able to locate some of the brands that we have that work with Amazon FBA, and I did their pricing. So we have brands, our brands and other brands as well, that are selling a bundle like this one for about $89.95 for the 3 units. $89.95 for the 3 supplements, turmeric, joint flex, and omega-3. That's what Amazon is charging. And then there's no fulfillment, there's no shipping. So it's $89.95 flat. So free shipping, right? So let's say that this bundle, you sell it at the same price that brands are selling these products at on the Amazon platform. Your revenue is going to be $89.95. So once you do the math, for this type of bundle, your gross margin is going to be about $53.69. And that's a 59.6 gross margin. So almost a 60% margin. That's insane. And we're comparing with Amazon pricing, which is normally low, it's cheap. Like Amazon is not selling product for like, $80. They're selling it for like 20 or 25 or 30 at the most, right? You can make almost a 60% gross margin on this bundle. And then once you have a customer buy that initial bundle, you can present them with an upsell, with a one-time offer, with a limited time offer. Because this is how you make money with e-commerce. You do it through the upsells, not through the initial purchase of the products, right? You make money with e-commerce on upsells. So basically having people buy more product than they initially were presented to. So let's say that your revenue upsell here for this OTO, which is 2 bottles of the Joint Care gummies, which are awesome. You sell the 2-pack for $39.97 with free shipping as well and free fulfillment. That means that the whole order that your customer just placed, which is 3 supplements plus the upsell of 2 gummies, that's your cost to Rocktomic. $39.13 for product, $10 for fulfillment, $7.86 for shipping. Again, I'm using Florida as an example. And then the credit card processing fee of $221. Your total revenue with the initial bundle plus the upsell is going to be about $130. So that means that your final gross margin, if you do it this way, is going to be about $70.72, which is finally a 54.4 gross margin. Is less than 59%, but you're making more revenue. Right? You're making more revenue and therefore you're making more gross margin, which helps you fuel your advertising. And then here's the potential. If you do 50 bundles, you're going to gross margin $3,500 a month. For 150 bundles, it's 10 grand. 500 bundles is going to be about 35K a month. 1,000 bundles, about 75K. And then again, the sky is the limit. This is how you make money with Rocktomic. This is how you make money with e-commerce. You get people to buy the initial offer and then you present them with an upsell, a downsell, a cross-sell. So initially, they were just paying you $89.97 or whatever, right? But then once they go through the upsells and the cross-sells and the downsells and all that sequence, now they end up paying you $130, $150, maybe $200. Because people, when they pay the initial amount of money, they are more open in their minds. They're more open to pay more, to buy more, if the deal is right, if the upsell makes sense. This is the power of e-commerce and private label dropshipping that Rocktomic Labs has put together. And we got clients right now that have made 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, even 9 figures with our model, selling different products, different bundles, having different offers, selling on different channels. And don't take my word for it. Like, I can actually show you the revenue that some of the clients that we're working with have made since they launched. Okay. And I'm not going to show you a picture. I don't like showing pictures of results because you can fake the pictures. I like showing like the actual ShipStation account. I like showing my ShipStation account and running a report in the ShipStation account, which does not lie. Like, it's a real report of sales that different brands that we're working with have made since they launched with Rocktomic. So let me show you one right here. Again, this is a real website, right? You see there is a domain there. It's a real page on Google Chrome. This brand right here, which is, let's see, this is Curalife, brand ID 5569. This brand, since they launched with us, and they're doing mostly gummies, right? They're doing the, let's see, they're doing the turmeric gummies, they're doing the omega-3 gummies, they're doing the multivitamin gummies, and they're doing other supplements too. But they have made, as you can see right here, I'm gonna enlarge the screen. They have made, since they launched with our business model, over 6 figures. They have made more than $112,000 in revenue since they launched. This is a real brand selling real products, as you can see right there. And you can see how many units they've sold, the revenue per unit. So this is like a real report that I'm showing you guys. It's not a video, it's not a picture, which is what, you know, other drop shipping companies may show you on their website. Like, this is my ShipStation account where we keep track of all the orders. This brand has made over $100,000 just selling capsules and gummies to their clients. Okay. I can show you another example here of this other brand. This brand is Send in a Bottle. This is actually one of the first brands that launched with Roctomic. It's one of the first 10 brands that they launched with us. And she's been active. She hasn't, you know, put in like thousands or millions of dollars towards advertising, but she has been able to make $117,000 with our business model, selling different products. For her, this is like her side thing, right? So she does other services, coaching, you know, therapy, but she's also providing supplements to clients of hers, and she's been able to generate over 6 figures with our business model, which is truly amazing. And she was able to revenue this much with just paying the VIP membership fee that we had at the time, and that was her only investment. I can also show you this other brand. Again, it's a real website, real report. This brand is, let's see, this is Titus Unlimited, brand 171. This is also one of the first brands that launched with Roctomic Labs. So far, they have revenued over $800,000 selling supplements to final consumers. So they are about $120,000 shy of hitting the first million since they launched with Roctomic Labs. Guys, these are real brands. These are real companies that launch with Roctomic. I'm showing you real reports of my ShipStation account. These are not fake numbers. These are real numbers. And then I can show you another example here. I've been getting a lot of questions about this particular brand in my presentations, but we have another brand here that since they launched, this is how much money they have made. You can see here the report is running. I'm not generating, this is not a video, this is not a picture. This brand right here has generated over $3.4 million since they launched with us. And they've done this only selling one product, the male enhancement supplement. That's it. This is how much revenue he's made at a 35 to 60% gross margin. So he has probably net profit over $1.2 million, over $1.5 million easily. So selling just one product at a 1-pack option, at a 3-pack option, and a 6-pack option. They have done $3.4 million in revenue. This is amazing, guys. So you guys could make, you know, 50K. You guys could make 100K. You guys could make millions. It's up to you. It's up to your advertising and your marketing skills, really. We have the products, we have the systems, we have the fulfillment services to support your growth. But you can make as much money as you can based on your ability to advertise, promote, and sell your products. This is our US-based supplement supplier and fulfillment center. That's the address. That's where we're located. That's our fulfillment center that we have here in Lawrenceville, Georgia. We have more than 140 high quality private supplements, including proteins, pre-workouts. We have creatine and superfruit gummies. We have herbal and organic supplements, multivitamins. We have B12, joint and sleep formulas. We have beef organ supplements. We have mushroom coffee and a ton more. So we have tons of products that you guys can private label and sell as your own and start earning. All of our products are made at FDA registered manufacturing facilities. They are also GMP certified. They are third-party laboratory tested, and all the products are put together, are made in the US with globally sourced ingredients. So the quality is there. And since we launched, we have never had any recalls. We have never had to recall product that our clients have been selling. So we have an impeccable record when it comes to quality of product. No recalls on any of the supplements that we are giving you access to. And that is super important. You definitely do not want to work with a drop shipping or manufacturer or supplier that has had recalls in the past. So how can you get started with Rocktomic Labs right from tonight? Who is ready to get started tonight? Now, I'm speaking to those of you who are not clients of Rocktomic, of course, right? Who that is here tonight, who does not have an account yet, is ready to get going with Rocktomic. If you are, go ahead and type in yes on the chat box. But if you are, this is how you can get started with our business model right from tonight. And you can actually start going through the onboarding process tonight. After you sign up and pay for your membership, you can start going through the catalog, make your product pick, and then you can submit your logo and your label concept to the branding team, and they will reply by tomorrow, assign the project to a designer, and get things rolling. So let's talk about how you can join Rocktomic in 2025. This is our 2025 VIP Lifetime. Now, guys, this is a brand new membership. This is the first presentation that we do with our brand new VIP Lifetime membership. So if we have any clients here tonight that already pay for a membership, that's great, but this presentation or this part of the presentation does not apply to you, right? Because you already have a membership. You already pay for it, and you're probably going through the onboarding process, and you're just watching this presentation to learn more, right? But this part of the presentation is for those of you who are not clients of Rocktomic, right? So we're going to talk about the VIP Lifetime for 2025 that we have put together and that we're making available from tonight for those of you who are not members yet. Now, if you are a member and you signed up with a previous membership and you want to upgrade to this one, you can also do that. Okay, so if you are a client and you want to upgrade so that you can have access to all the perks that we have here, you can also do that. You just pay the difference of whatever you paid, because we have had, different memberships over the last couple of years. You can just pay the difference, and then you can get access to everything that we have here tonight. But this part of the presentation is mainly for those of you who have not signed up yet. Okay, so let's talk about it. With the VIP Lifetime membership for 2025, we're going to give you lifetime access to our entire private label supplement catalog with no inventory purchases up front. So unlike other dropshipping companies, some of our competitors that are now asking you to buy product up front, we are not going to do that. No, we want you to keep your money. We want you to put it towards advertising. It's crazy to say it, but I don't want you to buy product from me if you're doing dropshipping. Like, I truly don't. I want you to keep that money and use it for your advertising, because when you start advertising and selling and you make money, that's how we make money as well, through product sales. So do not pay money up front for product. Don't do it. Instead, join Rocktomic and start with no inventory purchases up front. Number 2, you're going to get access to our dropshipping business model with automated fulfillment and on-demand label printing. So gone are the days of you buying inventory, sending it to a warehouse, having to manage your inventory, and having to worry about expiration dates. You don't want to do that. We handle the drop shipping for you 100%. With this membership, you're going to have unlimited label creation and regulatory compliance. So we can create as many labels for as many products as you want. Okay, so this is similar to like the very first membership that we used to have back in 2020, I don't know when. But we're gonna do unlimited labels for you. So no limits on how many labels we can create for you. You just send us your logo and your label concept, and our in-house designers will take it from there. Now, this is the only thing that we ask. You're gonna be able to start with 20 labels, and then the idea is that you complete your onboarding process, you launch your store, and once you make 50 sales of whatever product, but you got to do it through your online store for drop shipping. Once you make your first 50 sales, that will unlock more labels every time. So you make 50 sales, and then that unlocks 10 more labels. You make 50 sales, and then that unlocks 10 more labels. So basically, the money that we're making through product sales, we are taking a part of that and we're reinvesting it in you. So you will never have to pay for a label design ever again, as long as you're making money and making sales. So we're going to give you unlimited label creation, but you need to start with no more than 20. Then you launch, and then once you make 50 sales, we'll continue providing label design for you guys. Also, we're going to do one done for you Shopify store, and we're going to do the API integration, and we're going to set up, again, unlimited products. So we're gonna set up in your online store that we're gonna build for you, your Shopify store. We're gonna give you unlimited product uploads. So if you want to sell all the products in the catalog, you can do it. We will upload all the products. But just like before, we ask you to start with no more than 20, make 50 sales once you launch, and then that unlocks more product uploads so that you can kind of like continue adding more products or creating product lines as you go. Okay, so hopefully this is making sense. I'm trying to explain it in detail. Now, this is something that a lot of people have asked over the years. Like, Marco, I have one store, I have it integrated and I'm selling, but now I want to sell on eBay. Now I want to sell on Walmart. Can we get those additional stores integrated so that I can have 3 stores selling my brand, selling my products? We normally charge for that extra integration, right? We have charged in the past for the additional integrations because it's additional work. With this membership, we're going to give you 2 additional API integrations for 2 additional selling channels for the same brand, absolutely for free. The only condition, again, is that you are able to sell at least 50 sales on your first store that you launch and you got integrated with us. So hopefully this is making sense, right? Like, you guys go through the process with a decent number of products. You start making sales, you start getting your advertising in place, your marketing, your revenue, and then we'll continue supporting your business with more labels, more product uploads, with more integrations, but as soon as you start making sales, right? You're going to get lifetime access to our private label bulk order program from just 24 units. So if you want to buy products so that you can sell it at your gym, at your practice, your medical practice, your fitness studio, your retail store, you can do it with Rocktomic. We can also do bulk orders, but we only do a 24-unit MOQ. It's the lowest MOQ that you're going to find in the industry. No supplier or manufacturer will sell you 24 units. When you email those manufacturers or suppliers and you say, I'm just looking to buy no more than 12, 24 units or whatever, like, they're not going to reply to you. I will. If you want to buy 24 units of any of our products, like, you will get a reply from me, definitely. So if you want to buy in bulk, if that's part of your business plan, then you can buy from just 24 units. That's truly amazing. You're also going to get lifetime access to our custom formula program from just 288 units. That's the MOQ for a custom formula. So if you want to do a custom capsule or a powder with us, you can do it from just 288 bottles. This is crazy. Again, we have the lowest MOQ for custom formulas in the industry. You're going to get access to our exclusive step-by-step onboarding process that you can follow on your own and at your own pace so that you can create and launch your very own supplement brand and business. You're going to get access to our full support team to help you in every step of the way. And if you need to have free one-on-one scheduled support calls with support, billing, branding, like you can do it. Okay, we have tickets that you can submit to the team for support. And you can also book consultations if you need to. If it's easier for you to hop on a call and discuss what you need, then you can book consultations as well. Okay, so these are the core services that we're going to offer you in this 2025 VIP membership. Now, these are the additional VIP bonuses or access that we're going to give you tonight. In addition to all of the above, you're going to get 3 consultations. You're going to get 1 30-minute consultation with me so that we can discuss your business plan in detail, and then I can provide recommendations and additional guidance to ensure that your onboarding process goes as smooth as possible. So I will be able to share with you information about top producing clients that we have and what they're doing so that you can have similar success. That's kind of like the value of that consultation. But the idea is to talk about your business model, give you guidance and recommendations so that you can start the process in the best way possible. Also, you're going to have 1 30-minute one-on-one consultation with our product head consultant, Naveen, so that he can help you select your products and bundles based on your target audience. So if you don't know what products to pick, you're going to have a 30-minute call with our product head consultant. He's going to ask you who's your target audience, and he's going to tell you what products to sell based on the industry and what works. So not only we're going to provide to you with additional guidance on your business plan, but we're also going to tell you what to sell. Now, these consultations are not meaningful because of me or Naveen. These consultations are meaningful because of the information that we have access to. We have access to 25,000 plus members that have done all types of sales and revenue. And the idea is to give you as much information in that consultation so that you don't make the mistakes and you make the right decisions from day one. And finally, and this is what I'm the most excited about, you're going to have a 1 30-minute one-on-one coaching call with our marketing expert, Daniel Uka, so that he can show you current marketing trends, platforms, and high converting strategies so that you can do your marketing properly. Daniel, he works only with brands. He's a marketing expert, and he has scaled supplement brands to 8 figures. And we're talking established brands, and we're talking brands that have started from zero. He just started working with one of the brands that we helped launch, and they had about 3 sales the first day. A brand new supplement company doing TikTok ads, and they got 3 sales the first day. That's impressive. Like for some people, making the first sale, it takes weeks or months. With Daniel, he was able to help one of the brands that we're working with the first day of launch with 3 sales, which it's amazing. You may say, oh, it's 3 sales, nothing. Well, trust me, in e-commerce, with how it is nowadays, with all the platforms available, like it's not that simple. Like it takes time. Okay, so you're going to get 3 consultations with the membership tonight. 1 with me, 1 with my product consultant, and 1 with my marketing expert. You're also going to get access to VIP documentation. You're going to get access to our document templates for your online store compliance. You're going to have the FDA disclaimer template. You're going to have a template for the order refund policy, privacy policy, shipping policy, website disclaimer, and website terms and conditions. So basically all the regulatory documentation that you need to have on your website, we're going to give you templates that are already created and aligned with our services, with the support that we provide, so that you're not offering crazy things that nobody can fulfill, right, to your customers. You're actually informing and offering what we can provide to you, right, with our drop shipping services. Thank you, Brian, for your feedback. He's one of our clients, and he's saying here in the chat, Rocktomic business model is amazing, great support and staff. Thank you, Brian, for your feedback. Finally, In addition to that, you're going to get the full MSRP report from us. You're going to get access to our top 25 bestsellers list, access to our cost of goods and profit margin calculator so that you can calculate your profits, access to our inventory report showing product availability, which updates twice a day. So super crucial information that you need. And then we're going to throw in a few other VIP bonuses. Number one, we're going to give you access to our funnel template library so that you can see high converting templates of funnels so you can model your website after them. You're going to get access to our VIP Facebook mastermind group with monthly live training. You're going to get access to our product information database, and you're going to get access to our exclusive onboarding bootcamp, which is basically about 6 days worth of recording that I did of me going through the onboarding process with my company so that you can see how I went through every step of the way. And then I give tons of recommendations and guidance on how to do things properly from beginning to end, all the way from selecting products to creating your online store and getting integrated. So guys, aside from all of this, there's only 3 things that you need outside of Rocktomic. 3 things. We've done everything else. Number one, you got to get a payment processor to approve you for a merchant account, right? You got to be able to collect payments on your store, and you do that by applying to a payment processor company and getting a merchant account. That's number one. Number two, having an LLC, right? You have to set up a company because the payment processor will ask you for that, right? To have an LLC, a business bank account, a checkbook, just like the essentials, the basics. And number three, your business plan, like the idea of what you want to execute. You have those three things on your own, and then we provide the rest on the onboarding process. So we've made it super simple to start a supplement brand. Now, for this new membership, we only have 10 spots for tonight, right? Because we can only work with so many people on a weekly basis, right? Before, we were selling about 50 to 100 memberships per week, and we were going crazy, getting so many clients onboarded, so many people joining like every week, and we were like, we cannot do this. Like we have to limit how many people join us because we want to be able to service our clients properly. So we had that beginners or that rookies mistake of getting hundreds of people in the pipeline and then not being able to work with all the people and give them the time and the service that they deserve. So we learned that the hard way at the very beginning. So now we said, we're going to reduce the number of people that we're working, and we're going to make it super gated, to join Rocktomic, only a few spots. So for tonight, we only have 10. Okay, we only have 10 spots for you to join so that we can service you properly, make sure that we're giving you the support that you need and getting you to launch your brand and start making money. Now, the price of this membership, the 2025 VIP Lifetime, is $4,997. That is the launch price of this membership. But of course, tonight is the launch of this membership, so we wanted to do something special. Right? I don't want to charge you the whole 5K, even though that's the regular price that we're going to be promoting and selling this membership for. But those of you who are here tonight, and those of you who make the decision to join tonight, you will be able to join not for $4,997, but you will be able to join tonight for the same price of a 98-inch Samsung TV from Best Buy. So $1,997. And we're talking about a high quality TV, right? Not one of those Chinese TVs that you can get for like $300-400. We're talking high quality, just like our Rocktomic business model. So you can join tonight for a one-time fee. This is a one-time fee, right? It's not monthly, it's not yearly, it's not every 10 years. No, this is a one-time investment of $1,997. So guys, you're getting access to all of our products with no minimums. You're getting unlimited label design, unlimited product uploads to your store. So we will make as many labels and as many products as you need in your store with the conditions that we discussed. You're going to have 3 API integrations for 3 sales channels. Lowest MOQ to buy in bulk, the lowest MOQ if you want to create and invest on a custom formula. And then you're going to have those 3 coaching calls with me and my team, plus all the documents and support that you need so that you can successfully launch your business and hopefully earn 100,000, 120,000, 800,000, or more than $3 million by launching with our model. Now, this is the crazy part. Like I said before, tonight we're launching this membership, so we have the special promotional price. So we're not going to be doing 5K, and if you sign up, through our website or on consultations, the price is the 5,000, right? But if you sign up tonight, it's $1,997. But we're gonna do something crazy tonight, and I'm gonna explain why we're doing this. If you sign up tonight, and we're talking about the first 3 people only, so this is not for all 10 that sign up tonight, right? So all 10 of you that are going to sign up tonight, this is not for all of you. This is only for the first 3 that sign up. So as soon as we release the link, make sure that you grab your spot, that you pay, so that you are within the first 3. If you are within those first 3 people tonight, we're going to give you $2,000 in product credit. So yes, you are paying $1,997 tonight, but then we're going to add immediately after that to your account with us a $2,000 product voucher, which is a credit. You're going to have $2,000 in credit waiting for you once you launch, so that those $2,000 cover the first $2,000 of product cost with Rocktomic. Isn't this amazing? So basically, we're paying you $3 to join tonight. By joining tonight, you're making a $3 profit right from day one. Now, why are we doing this? Why are we giving you a $2,000 credit? You're going to say, Marco, you spend the $1,997 with your staff, you pay your label designers, your web developers, for all the services you're giving me, and then you're giving me $2,000 in product credit so that I don't have to pay you for product for the first $2,000 that I sell. I'll explain to you why. If you are able to sell $2,000 worth of product like the first couple of months, that means that you're going to continue selling after you use the credit. So for me, it's a good investment. For me, it's a good investment to pay you back the $1,997 plus $3, because if you move product, if you sell product, you are going to continue selling product after that. And that's when I start making money. So in a way, I am investing in your business before even getting to know you, before knowing your brand, before knowing if you can sell product or not. I'm already investing the $2K back into you, because I believe that's what a good entrepreneur does, right? They invest on a good business. And if you are able to sell $2,000 worth of product, trust me, you are a good business for me to invest in. But again, this is only for the first 3 people that sign up tonight. So once we have the first 3 signups, then we won't be able to give you the credit if you are the 4th, 5th, 7th, 8th, 9th, or 10th person that signs up. So I want to make sure that we're clear. So once we release the link tonight, if you are the first 3 people that sign up, you'll get the credit. Again, we're virtually paying you $3 for you to go through the onboarding process, start selling, start doing your advertising, marketing, and sell the first $2,000 worth of product. Now, this credit is only good for covering the product cost. So you still have to pay fulfillment and shipping for the orders that we're fulfilling for you, but we won't charge you for product for the first 2,000 that you sell. So those of you who are ready to sign up, if you want to be amongst those first 3 people, Aaron, go ahead and post the link for people to sign up. Make sure that you do it immediately. Of course, if you're ready. If you're not ready, that's fine. But if you're ready to sign up now and you want to claim that $2,000 PLDS voucher, sign up tonight. There is the link. You can go to rocktomic.com/webinar. Aaron is also going to put the link here in the chat so that you guys can just click on it. And if you are amongst the first 3 people that sign up, you will get the $2,000 back. Now, as soon as we start getting people signing up, I'm going to read out loud here in the presentation the first 3 people that actually paid and sign up for the offer. That's how you will know that you were amongst the first 3. I'm going to tell you right up front that you were one of those 3 people. Okay, so make sure that you go to the link that Aaron, my business partner and CMO, is posting right now in the chat. Click on it, and then you can sign up and be amongst the first 3 And then the first 10 people will be able to have access to this membership, and we will start working with you, and we're going to limit it to 10 memberships for tonight only. Okay. So make sure that you guys click on the link, sign up, and take advantage of the credit voucher, or the product voucher, I should say, and get things going. Now, something important, when you go to the link to sign up, this is super cool, guys. We're giving you as many tools and conveniences as we can. When you go to the checkout page, you can do the one-time payment of $19.97. So you can pay the membership in full, and then you're done with it. And then you can just focus on the onboarding process. Or you can do a two-pay option. So you pay $9.99 times 2. You pay $9.99 tonight, and then the other $9.99 you paid in 30 days. So you can do a two-payment plan with no interest, right? So if you take the $19.97 and you divide that by 2, it's about $998.5, but we just rounded up to $9.99. Okay, so you can do a one-time payment of the $19.97, or you can do the two-pay. So if you don't have the whole $19.97 tonight, it's fine. But if you have the $9.99, then you can pay that tonight, and then you pay the rest in 30 days. So you pay that tonight, you start going through the onboarding process, and then within 30 days, you pay the balance. As simple as that. So we're giving you as many tools and as many options so that you can get going with your account from tonight. Okay, so again, guys, this membership is normally $5,000. We're gonna do a promotional price launch of $19.97 with a $2,000 product voucher, again, for the first 3 people. Okay, first 3 members to join tonight that join tonight will have access to the $2,000 product voucher. So make sure that you claim your offer right now so that you are amongst the first 3. And then once we start getting those people in our payment processor, once we start getting the payments, then we're going to call out the first 3 so that you know that you were one of the people that were selected. Okay, so make sure that you go to www.rocktomic.com/webinar and that you sign up, either the one-time payment or the two-pay option. And then again, if you are amongst the first 3 people that sign up tonight, you will have the $2,000 product voucher, so that it makes the membership basically free. As long as you go through the onboarding process and you are able to start your marketing and your sales and start making money. Okay, so are you guys able to see the link to sign up? We have on the page here, we have a banner that gives you the link or the domain where you can take advantage of the membership. And then we also posted the link here on the chat. Are you guys able to see it? If you're not, let me know, and we can send you a dedicated link for you to do so. Okay, so as we wait for people to sign up, let's see if we can go through some of the questions here that we may have missed. Richard is saying, can we get a file of products available and cost sent? Sure, I'm going to share with you guys the catalog link so that you can see all the products that we have available and the pricing. Okay, so I'm getting the link for you. for the catalog. Okay, I just put it here in the chat. Can you guys see it? If not, let me know, but you should be able to. That's our private label dropshipping catalog. So basically all the products that you see there are available for dropshipping, and you will see the pricing of the products, the types of products, the features, if it's organic, herbal, if it's non-GMO, if it's no sugar, no gluten, etc. Then I have Dr. Ndidi Ihem. Let me see if I can find your question. Is legit script needed to advertise online? Not sure what you mean, Dr. Ndidi, by the is legit script needed to advertise online. If you can elaborate on that, I'll be happy to answer that question for you. And then Mary is asking if we sell hoodies. Yeah, so we also have private label clothing. We have t-shirts, we have hoodies, we have yoga pants, we have hats. Those require MOQs, but you can buy those MOQs, and we can customize that clothing with your logo. So if you want to launch a clothing line, or if you're doing, for example, sports nutrition and you want to sell clothing to your members, then you can also do that through Rocktomic. Dave is saying that is inspiring to see and gets me fired up. Excellent. I think you were referring to the results of some of the clients that we have, correct, Davey? Brian, we're working on the 5-pound ISO. Right now we have 5-pound weight, but 5-pound ISO is something that we have as part of our products that we would love to have in our catalog. So it's in the works. Mary is asking, do your products do what they are supposed to do? Because customers want results. So Mary, we wouldn't have a business if we didn't have product sales, meaning we wouldn't have a business if our clients were not able to sell their products and to consistently sell them, like month after month. So the answer is yes, our products are high quality. The ingredients, not the product, but the ingredients that are in the product, they provide the benefits to health and nutrition that they are meant to provide. We have some products that they have like an immediate effect on people, and then we have other products that take a little bit longer. I've actually talked about this in other presentations, but for example, the sleep gummies or the sleep formula, like since they have melatonin, like they're going to have an immediate effect of people, right? And they work. Our sleep gummies and our sleep formula, they work. They're very good. And then there are other products like omega-3, ashwagandha, that may have like a midterm or long-term effect. So you don't really see the results immediately, but you get them in time, right? As you age, you don't have those joint pains, like if you're taking your turmeric, your omega-3, if you're eating properly, of course, there are some things that you're not going to feel when you're aging because of good supplementation and good diets and good nutrition, right? But some products, like they give you that immediate effect, like the pre-workout that has caffeine, like it will give you that kick. It will give you that boost, definitely. Okay, but we have clients that are selling products month after month, and if they are doing that, it means that they are getting reorders from their customers. And if they're getting reorders, it means that the products are working, are bringing results to customers. And that's why we have been able to build and continue growing the business that we have. It's because of the high quality product that we have. Okay, so hopefully that answers your question, Mary. Richard is saying that, okay, you don't have an account, that's fine. You can sign up tonight. We have the link right there, rocktomic.com/webinar. You can do a one pay of $19.97, or you can do a two pay. It's completely up to you. Brian is saying, I use my own supplements, so the supplements that you're sourcing from Rocktomic, and I can attest that they do work. Sleep Well gummies are the best. Thank you for your feedback. So here we have one of our clients that is giving us the review of our products. He can attest that they work. He uses some of them, so that's great. Yeah, I use Rocktomic supplements too. The supplements that I take on the daily, like they're Rocktomic supplements, 100%. I don't go and buy from somebody else or somewhere else. I only trust my product. Michael is asking if we carry K2D3, and yes, we do carry our K2D3 capsule. It's a great formula, and we have it available for private label drop shipping. David is saying, Mary, of course not. Not sure what you mean by that. Mary is saying, do you guys have any customer reviews after using the product? So we don't have customer reviews directly because we don't sell to customers, but our clients do, right? Our clients on their websites, they do have reviews of the supplements. David is asking, talk about barcode requirements. So we don't require barcodes for the products. You would only use barcodes if you are selling in a retail store or if you're doing Amazon FBA, for example. That's when you would use a barcode. So if you need barcodes for your business plan, then you can buy them from ASG or gs1.org. I think it's one of the websites, but there's tons of companies that sell barcodes. You can buy them and then you can send them to my branding team and they can incorporate them in your labels. But for our drop shipping business model, you don't need to have barcodes because we use the SKU numbers to identify product. So we have the SKU system. So for example, if you go to our catalog, you will see, this is our catalog right here, you will see that each product has an SKU number. For example, Rock 03, Rock 05, Rock 808. So you have to put this SKU number in your store. And so when the order imports into our system, then we can easily and quickly identify the product with the SKU number so that we can pick the right bottle, print your label, apply it to the right bottle, and then ship it to your customer. So again, barcodes, you would use those when you're selling product at a retail store with Amazon FBA. And you can buy them, you can send them to us, we can put them on your labels, and then you can have the barcode system for your business plan as well. Michael is saying, will I be able to watch this again on my own? Yes, all of our videos get recorded in our YouTube channel. So make sure that you guys subscribe. I forgot to ask you for that. Make sure you guys subscribe. You like the video, you can share it. But make sure you subscribe so that you can get notifications of whenever we do videos in our YouTube channel. But this video will be there for you to watch at any time. So Teslim is asking for a link to book a call and talk to us. Yeah, so my business partner already shared that with you. So you can book a call with me directly and I'll be happy to elaborate on our services and company. So Altaf is saying, in Canada, what kind of business registration will be required? So for drop shipping, there's no requirements for example, NPN numbers, because basically we are drop shipping from the US to Canada. You just need to check with your customs authority if there are any taxes or duties based on the location of where the order is going. But you only need NPN numbers in Canada if you are like importing product, like large amounts of product to Canada, and then you're selling yourself inside of Canada. That's when you need to register the products with with an NPN number. But if you're doing drop shipping, it's the same as if you were buying from Amazon, like a bottle of supplement. Like you don't need to have any registration. But there could be some duties, some taxes on orders, so make sure that you check on that um, before you start your business model with us. Now, I recommend starting in the US. Like you can be in Canada and you can drop ship in the US. Like I recommend starting your drop shipping business in the US and sell to US customers 100%. It's such a big market here. It's a proven market. So like you can do this from anywhere. You can be in Canada, you can be in Australia, in the UK, in China, anywhere. And you can run your drop shipping business in the US because your fulfillment partner, in this case Rocktomic, is located in the US. So it's a lot more simple when it comes to shipping, logistics, to shipping cost as well. Um, and so you can definitely start drop shipping in the US and then you can expand to other countries, but you can do it to other countries as well. We do worldwide drop shipping. So Eric, if you are an existing member, you should be able to access the most updated catalog in your dashboard. So if you click on the information library and then you go to the catalog section, you will be able to download and access the most updated version of our catalog. Stas is saying, great offer, Marco. Thank you. Okay, so remember, guys, the first 3 people, we are getting signups right now. So the first 3 people that sign up, only the first 3 will get access to the $2,000 product credit. Okay, so make sure that you guys are amongst the first people that sign up so that you can have access to your credit, which basically gives you $2,000 to cover the cost of product before you start. Okay, so you can do the one-time payment of the $19.97 tonight, or you can do a 2-payment option, which is basically paying $9.99 tonight and then paying $9.99 within 30 days. CJK is asking, do you carry NAC? And the answer is yes, we do have an NAC supplement. It's part of our medical grade supplement line, which are super high quality supplements. So we do have an NAC. Let me see if I can find it here in the catalog. Yep, we have an NAC Plus, which is an amazing supplement that we have. This is the formula. This product comes in a black bottle, as you can see here on the catalog, and this product has the NAC 300 milligrams. It's a 1 capsule serving. There's 60 servings per container, and it's got an NAC XL blend, which is 288 milligrams, and it's got organic turmeric, organic milk thistle, green tea extract. So it's a very, very high quality NAC supplement that you can private label and start selling from day one without any inventory purchases up front. Yes, it's GS1. Thank you, Stas. Okay, so I'm going through more questions here that we may have. Yeah, Davy's saying I can sell them, but not at the same cost as GNC. Otherwise, they can just go to GNC. I need to be at a better price point than them. And yes, that is true. You can sell, and this is a good thing about our business model. You can sell at whatever retail price that you want. So you decide your retail price. So if you want to sell at a more expensive cost than other companies or at a cheaper price, it's completely up to you. You just need to make sure that whatever retail price that you set, 1, you are able to cover your expenses with Rocktomic. 2, you're able to cover most of the acquisition costs to acquire that customer. And then 3, you are being profitable from order 2 forward. So you can decide your pricing, and if you want to be a little bit more affordable than other brands, of course you can do it, but just make sure that you are doing your numbers correctly, right? You don't want to set a pricing just because it's low and then realize that you're actually losing for every money, for every order that you're selling, right? You want to make sure that you work out your costs in the best way possible. Okay. And that is true, Stas. You can also sell supplements at a higher cost than GNC if your value proposition and your marketing relay enough trust. And that's absolutely true. We have clients that sell the multivitamin that we have. They sell it for $70, $80. And people may say, "Oh, I can find a multivitamin at Walmart for like $5 or $9.97," and you can, of course. We have clients that are selling the multivitamin for $60, $70, $80 per unit, because like Stas said, they're providing a high value proposition, right? They're doing their marketing properly. They're selling the product as a premium supplement, and people are willing to pay as long as it makes sense to them. So that's why it's important that you do good content for your website. It's important that you do good video content, that you do good copyright for your website, that you elaborate on the benefits of your supplements, of the ingredients. And if you do that properly, yeah, you don't have to compete with price. You compete with quality. Because let me ask you this, how many supplement brands out there can actually claim on their website that their products are made in the US at FDA registered GMP certified facilities and they are third party tested? Trust me, not too many. Many big supplement brands, they actually went to outsource their products to China and India because of their massive overhead of having to invest on product, on warehouse and fulfillment staff. Right? So large companies, they actually have to source, cheap product from China and India so that they can make a margin. So you can compete with them not with price, but you can compete them with quality. You can show on your website that your products are made here in the US with globally sourced ingredient, and that the products are made at FDA registered and GMP certified facilities, and that they are third party tested. You can do that. And if you go to our catalog, for example, if you go to our catalog, you can actually find the certificate of analysis right here. So when this product was manufactured, there was a third-party laboratory testing done to the product, and you can access it right here. So you click there, and then that will open a link that will take you to the certificate of analysis of that product. It's right there. So you have different testing for E. coli, salmonella, yeast, molds, and basically this product passed inspection. Then you can go to another product. For example, the testosterone booster. You click on the certificate of analysis. And that will take you to the third-party laboratory testing result. There you see the third-party laboratory that the testing was done at. It's an ISO IEC certified laboratory that does testing for supplements. You can see their accreditation number, so you can look it up. They have an email, so if you want to reach out to them and say, "Hey, is this product tested there?" Like, they're gonna say yes. And then here is the testing of the product. The lot number of the testing of this product. Then you have, the heavy metal third-party testing. You have the microbiology third-party testing, and it passed all the testing. So that's the only reason why we have the product, because it passed the third-party testing. And we don't have any products in our warehouse that are not either tested or in the process of being tested, because there is a new batch that probably is being manufactured. So why do we do the third-party testing? Why do we have product that is tested? Because that's how we can make sure that we're giving you access to product that is clean. That's how we make sure that we're giving you access to product that is not going to have a health issue for your customers, your target audience. Imagine a product that is heavy, contaminated, or it's got a high heavy metal content and gets people sick. Like that's it can kill you, it can kill your business, it can kill us, it can kill our business. Like we're done. So it's super important that product is third-party tested, just like we did here with the testosterone booster, and that you have access to this. And trust me, most manufacturers, they're going to put up a fight so that they don't share the certificate of analysis. Why? Because they're sourcing product that is made overseas, and we have no idea what's going on in those factories over there. So if you contact a supplier and a manufacturer and they're giving you the runaround for like giving you just the certificate of analysis of the product, trust me, you don't want to work with them. Rocktomic Labs, on the other hand, we're super transparent. We have a catalog where we show everything. The formula, we have the label and 3D mockup template, the certificate of analysis. That's the container that we have the product in. That's the pricing per unit, and those are the specs. For example, the Tribalism supplement or the testosterone booster that we have. You can see the formula here, and you can see the features. It's gluten-free, it's all natural, it's non-GMO, it's zero added sugar, vegan-friendly, vegetarian, organic, corn-free, lactose-free, manufactured at NSF certified facility. So yeah, you don't have to sell this product at the same crappy price as GNC. You can sell it for more. And if you do your marketing properly so that you can communicate your message properly to your target audience, guess what? They're going to pay you. Okay, so quality is what you need to sell. You don't need to sell based on price. You need to sell based on quality. That's the right way to sell. And like I said, we have clients that are selling product, for a premium price, and they're doing extremely well because they have been able to lock in on their marketing. Let me show you here one of the websites that we recently built for one of our customers. I have some people here saying, what happens if, I don't see the services that I actually need? Well, let me show you the type of website that we can build for you. So here is my email account, full transparency. And this is this is one of our clients, and he's saying, hey, Marco, I'm very grateful to you and your team for putting together such an amazing website for me. I have reviewed everything for the final approval, and I'm ready to start selling and marketing. I just have a couple of quick questions for you before I proceed. So he asked me in the email to review the website that we built for him, to give him my final feedback. And this is the amazing website that we put together for him. And this is the type of website that we create for our clients. So he's going to be selling nootropics, mainly the NeuroPlus or NeuroFocus supplement that we have, and he's going to be selling it to military personnel, mostly retired military personnel. So here you can see that he is selling it for a regular price of $50 per unit, but as a promotion, he's doing $31 per unit. So it's a good price. It's a medium price. And then he's doing a bundle of 3 bottles for an awesome deal. And then here we suggested that he elaborates on the content, on the ingredients of the product. So you can see here the breakdown of the ingredients and a brief description of what that benefit is good for. For example, GABA, it helps with calming the brain, reduces stress, and improves focus and sleep quality. And then we have the asterisk, which takes people to the FDA disclaimer, which is right here, which you need to have on your website. So not only we design amazing funnel type of Shopify stores, but we also make sure that you have all the regulatory in place. So here is a little bit of content about the product, more content in regards to the benefit of the supplement, and then the purchasing options. right? So basically you can get a 30-day supply for $31. You can get a 90-day supply, which is like the best seller for $80. That's the best value. Or you can get a 60-day supply for $56. And then let's say you want to go with this one. So you click there, and then that takes you to a limited one-time offer, where in addition to the NeuroPlus, he's offering the immunity supplements. He's offering the mushroom supplement, the sea moss, and the elderberry. And then he's offering those for a good price. And then he's also doing a little bit of content for each. And then if somebody wants to add that upsell to their checkout page, boom, you have the immunity bundle, and then you have the 90-day challenge for the NeuroPlus, right? I have 7 here because I actually talked about this in a previous presentation. And then you go to the checkout page, and then you add them, you pay for them, and then we receive that order in our system. We prepare that package, we print those labels, we prepare the bottles, we ship them out. Boom, it's done. So that's an example of a website. And then when he wrote to me, I wrote him back and gave him like a brief description of like how he can improve the website, some recommendations about pricing and so forth. And that's part of the consulting that I do and the additional support that I provide for clients. So guys, those of you who are ready to get started, make sure that you sign up. We only have 10 spots available for tonight, and we have 3 spots for the $2,000 credit voucher. So make sure that those of you who are signing up tonight, that you are amongst the first 3. We are going to be reading the names of the first 3 signups that we had. So Aaron, can you put the link again so that we can have members that are ready to sign up? We can get them going right from tonight, and then you can take advantage of the $2,000 credit voucher that we have available. So make sure that you put the link, Aaron, and then I'll be going over a few final questions, and then we're gonna call it a night. Okay, so Melodiac is asking, does Roctomic have a Shilajit product? We do not have it, but to be honest with you, we've been getting requests for that product a lot lately, so it is very likely that we include it in our catalog for this year. So we're doing our research in regards to the product. We're seeing the benefits of it, and then we're going to go from there. But I've been getting tons of requests from people about Shilajit, the capsule, and also the gummy form. So it is very, very probable that we actually add that to our catalog. Okay, guys, so we're going to give you 5 more minutes so that you guys can take advantage of the new membership that we have and that we have launched just for tonight. So make sure that you sign up tonight. We only have 10 spots available. I haven't checked the signups yet. I've been getting the notifications, but I haven't checked yet. So make sure that you take advantage of the offer, that you sign up tonight and get going with your drop shipping supplement business with Roctomic Labs. And again, the first 3 people that sign up, they're going to get a $2,000 product credit in their accounts so that when they start selling, they have a credit of $2,000 waiting for them for covering product cost. Okay, so we're going to be doing 5 more minutes, and then we're going to call it a night. We're going to say who were the 3 people that actually got the voucher so that you can notate that and make sure that you claim it. We will add it to your account regardless, but the idea is that you know that you got it so that you are fully aware that you are one of the 3 receivers of the $2,000 product credit. Okay, Stas, looking forward to our call as well. Let me check my calendar and see when you booked for. Yeah, I see that you booked tomorrow, Friday. Perfect. And you book at 3:45 p.m. Yeah, so definitely talk to you at 3:45. Stas, make sure that you click on the Zoom link that you're gonna get an hour prior to the call, and then we'll be able to connect through Zoom. Hey, Fred, thank you for joining. All right, so we're gonna do 3 more minutes, and then we're gonna give out the names of the 3 people that signed up initially. So make sure that you guys sign up and take advantage of the offer that we just launched for tonight. CJ also booked a call for 8:15 a.m. tomorrow. Let me check your call, CJ. Give me 1 second. I believe, CJ, I believe your name is Christopher. And yes, I do have you here booked at 8:15 a.m. Eastern time zone. So I'll talk to you tomorrow as well. Yeah, so the African mango was discontinued by the manufacturer, and actually not because of low sales. It was actually one of our top selling products. But our partner manufacturer that was making it, they discontinued it because of ingredient sourcing difficulties. So we have discontinued it, not officially yet though, because I have a new supplier that is going to make that product for us. So we're just tuning in the final details for it. So we will have it back. It will be just from a different supplier that we're working with. So we will have it because it's one of our top selling products, right? So it's only a manufacturer's decision due to ingredient challenges. They didn't go into further details in regards to that, but it's not because of low sales. Like that product was moving super well. Yeah, but we're thinking of a replacement, and so hopefully we'll get that product back soon. Okay, so CJ says that signed up. Okay, I will check on the transactions here in just a little bit, CJ. Yeah, if anybody's having trouble signing up, like if your payments are failing, sometimes the banks, they will send you like a text message to approve the transaction. So I am seeing a few failed payments here. So if that's the case, make sure that you're checking your email or your phone to authorize the transaction with your bank, and then you should be able to proceed with the payment. So in case that you're having um, the purchase rejected by your bank, sometimes they do it because of the amount. You know, $1,000 or $2,000. You know, for some people, sometimes it's an unusual transaction. So the bank sometimes they send you a text message that you need to review and approve for the transaction. Okay, CJ, I don't see a payment from you. Are you saying that you paid tonight or that you signed up a few days ago? Because I'm not seeing a payment from you. I'm actually reviewing the payments now. I'm not seeing one from you for tonight, or maybe it hasn't come in into our payment processor. But did you sign up tonight or you paid a few days ago? Can you confirm? 10 minutes ago. Okay, yes, I have not seen the payment come in yet. So make sure that you check with your bank or confirm the transaction with your bank because I'm not seeing it. Okay, perfect. We'll wait for you, CJ, to submit the payment and make sure that you're set and ready to go. And then after that, we're going to call out the first 3 people that signed up for our membership that will get the $2,000 product voucher. Okay, so in just a few more minutes, just waiting for a few people here that are messaging us internally for failed payments. Make sure that you're checking your text messaging system in your phones or your emails for approving the transaction. But sometimes, like I said, the banks will flag the transaction and will require you to confirm it. All right, so CJ, not sure if you're trying to submit the payment. I have not seen it come in yet. So let me know. We can definitely wait for you. As we wait for CJ, I'm going to go through the first signups that we have that will get the $2,000 credit. I'm just checking the payments here. And the first person that signed up tonight, her name is Shelda Silva from Boynton Beach, Florida. From Boynton Beach. I used to live in Boca, so very, very near to Boynton Beach. So Shelda from Boynton Beach. I don't know if you are in the presentation still, but you were the first sign up, and so you will have the $2,000 voucher in your account. Okay, so congratulations, Shelda, for being the first person that signed up and to get the $2,000 product voucher. So again, the voucher is to be used for product sales that you do from your online store as soon as you start selling product with Rocktomic. That's the only way to use the product credit, okay? The second one, just checking here. Second sign up that we had was Mike from Baltimore. Mike from Baltimore. You were the second sign up, and so you're going to have access to the $2,000 credit. Okay, understood, CJ. Do you want me to send you a manual invoice instead? Because if the link is not allowing you to pay, it could be a problem with our link. or maybe with your card or payment processor. But do you want me to send you a manual invoice for the VIP membership? Please confirm and I can send it to your email because I have it. So I can send you an invoice and see if you can try to pay through there. Do you want me to do that? Let me know. All right, so let me create it real quick. Give me just 1 second. Okay, so I just sent you the invoice for the membership to the same email that you used to book your call for tomorrow. So go ahead and check your inbox and look for and you should be able to see a link to pay for the membership. So try that and see if it works. And I'll get a confirmation here on my end too, if it does. But try that and see if it works for you. Okay. Okay, so we have Shilda, we have from Boynton Beach, we have Mike from Baltimore. And then let me look for the third sign up that we have. So basically the first three that signed up and will get access to the PLDS product voucher. So going through the transactions here, we had a few. Okay, so we have Joshua from Texas that signed up tonight. I don't know if you're still here in the presentation, Joshua, but we had Joshua from Texas, who was our third sign up. So the three of you guys, Childa, Mike, and Joshua, you guys will have the $2,000 product credit added to your account. The other people that signed up, unfortunately, you won't be able to get the voucher. You still get all the benefits of the membership, but the idea was to award the first three people that took action on the sign up. Okay, so again, we have Shilda from Boynton Beach, we have Mike from Baltimore, and then we have Joshua from Texas, who will be awarded the $2,000 product voucher. Okay, so congrats, guys. Looking forward to seeing what you guys can do with your account, and you will have that $2,000, sorry, product voucher waiting for you as soon as you launch. Again, the product voucher works this way. It will cover the cost of product only, so not fulfillment or shipping, for the products that you sell only through your online store once you are integrated and you complete the onboarding process. So the PLDS voucher or the product voucher for 2000 will not be applicable to samples, to label approval samples, or to bulk orders or other services and products from Rocktomic. It's only valid for product sales that you do through your integrated online store as soon as you finish the onboarding process. And yes, CJ, I can do that. Give me just 1 second. Let me adjust the invoice. CJ, give me just 1 second. Okay, I just adjusted the invoice, CJ, so let me know if you get the updated version, and let me know if you're able to proceed with payment. Okay, so we have the three winners of the $2,000 product voucher. Shelda from Boynton Beach. We have Mike from Baltimore and Joshua from the great state of Texas. Okay, good. We'll wait for you, CJ, and then we'll proceed to finalize with tonight's presentation. We have 8 signups total, so that's great. We have 8 new clients, which is amazing. So thank you guys for joining Rocktomic. Thank you for trusting in our services and wanting to launch your brand with Rocktomic. We are super excited to get you guys going with your onboarding process. You should be able to start the onboarding process right from tonight. And so we're definitely looking forward to seeing what you guys can do with your account. So thank you for joining. We had 8 signups. We had 2 spots that we were not able to fill, but that's fine. This is the first day of our new VIP membership. I'm sure that we will be able to get a lot more of new members this year with this membership, and we will be able to help as many people as possible. So thank you guys for joining, and those of you who watched the presentation tonight, thank you for joining. If you are not ready to sign up just yet, if you're just learning about Rocktomic, that's fine. Like, you are welcome to check out our funnel. You are welcome to book a call with me so that we can discuss our services and how we can help you and support your business. And for some people, they're just starting to do their due diligence and getting to know the business model. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time, and that's fine. We're excited to help you and show you what we're doing here at Rocktomic Labs anyway. Okay, so those of you who signed up tonight, those 8 new members that we have, what I'm going to do is I'm going to send you an email tomorrow to make sure that you guys have access to your account. That's the first thing. Number 2, you're going to get an email with the boot camp so that you guys can get access to our boot camp and start going through those sessions before you go through the process. And finally, you're going to get an email from me with an invitation to book a strategy call with me. It will be the first consultation with the membership, where we will be able to discuss your business plan, your idea of what you want to do, and then we can start working on your onboarding process right from there and then. Okay, so you will be hearing from me tomorrow throughout the day. So definitely looking forward to helping you guys launch and start your own supplement business. For a lot of people, this is like the first time that they do something like this with e-commerce. For some people, like, it's the first business that they ever make. And then for other people, like, they already have a business or they have an existing brand, and so for them it's just adding more products to their store without having to invest on products. So we work with everybody. So if you guys have like an existing brand, if you guys are starting a new brand, we have different solutions for you. The membership that we're promoting tonight and that we will be promoting for this year is mainly for people that they need everything. They need label, online store design. But if you guys already have labels and you have a brand or you have a store or you know how to build your store and you don't need all the services, reach out to me directly. I'm going to put my email here in the chat box. And if you are only looking for just integrating your store and start selling, then we also have a solution for you. That is not this membership. It's not the $2,000 membership, definitely. Okay, so if you guys are looking just to get more products in your store and you want to do it through drop shipping with Rocktomic, send me an email. Just give me a brief rundown of your brand, maybe share your website, show me what you're looking for, what products you want to do. And then we have a good solution for you that doesn't require you to start with the $2,000 membership. Okay, so just reach out to me. The only condition is that you have like an existing brand, that you have some sales, so that we can validate what you're doing. And then with that, we will be happy to help you get integrated as soon as possible. with your new products and then start fulfilling orders immediately. Okay, so feel free to reach out to me directly for that, okay? All right, CJ, were you able to process the payment of the invoice? Did you have success with that? Let us know. Okay, sounds good to me, CJ. Thank you for that. All right, guys, so thank you for joining tonight. We welcome our 8 new members of the 2025 EAP membership. Thank you for watching, and we definitely look forward to working with you in your onboarding process, okay? And so those of you who have not signed up yet, feel free to book a call with me or to send us an email with your questions, and we would be thrilled to work with you and making sure that we're providing you with as much support and tools for you guys to get started, okay? So thank you again for joining and have a good evening, okay? Thank you. Take care.